Hello boys and girls, Steve the Builder here. I'm just carrying on with a wee bit of work on this little model station. I've got some help here, as you can see, and I've finished putting the stonework around the chimneys, and I've chosen the double chimney pots, so they're going to go in like so. So actually it's getting too sunny, Linda, a bit too much shadow, so let's just push things over here a wee bit into the shady part, be clearer for the children to be able to see things. And I'll lean over a wee bit. So we'll put that set of scales on the platform, be by the door, because people...
And they're not for people to measure how heavy they are they?
Well, no, that's for weighing their bags.
Ah.
I guess they could weigh themselves if they wanted to. Now we've got a little fence that's going to go on here, and we've got a little trolley.
No, that's cute.
And there's a little...
And what goes on the trolley?
The engine. Oh no, the bags go on the trolley.
Ah.
And the engine, little engine there, the mini engine for towing it along. And there's a little sign that's going to go on the fence there. And then the signal here, that's going to be put on the side. And it changes when the train comes past, tell the trains to go or stop. Here is a little trolley carrying some bags. I needed to snip that off with a craft knife.
Everything's so tiny.
So tiny, you have to be careful with craft knife, of course. Little. There we are. And that trolley is going to go on the platform as well. It'll probably lean up against the wall. And then there's a little bench seat, and there's a clock here. See the little round clock? That's going to go on the wall above the door. And there's a little clock face in the stickers over here. There's this whole set of clock faces, one for each side because it's a two-sided clock. Have one on each side of the building if you want. And the building's got one gable on. I'll put one gable on, the chimneys are on, as I say. And the gable makes it quite pretty. It's a lovely brown gable on the end. That bit on the end is called the gable. It goes up there and down there. It makes it pretty, and spindle on the top. So it's going to be very pretty when it's finished, isn't it?
It is. It's going to look lovely. Sitting upstairs on your little trains.
Now the big job for me left is to cut out all these little windows.
Oh my goodness.
And put them inside so that they've got the frames just showing around the outside. It's good. You have to stick those in with a bit of tape. So each one of these windows has to be cut out and stuck in. It's a big job. So hopefully we'll get that done, and the station will be able to be put with the railway line and the train can pull in.
And Annie's being a good girl, so I hope all of you boys and girls are being good. The next thing we're going to do is something very exciting, because Stephen and I and some of the teachers are going to be at preschool, and Steve's going to put together our special digger. So that's going to be very exciting.
That will be fun.
See you soon.
Hello boys and girls, here we are at the preschool, and I've got my toolkit there, and I've got the big box that came from Marianne, and I'm just going to take the bits out again. I looked at these the other night, and there's not a lot of assembly to be done, I don't think. That big piece, there's that big piece, and there's some instructions down the bottom, and a sheet of bag of nuts and bolts, and a seat. So I think the main part's going to be joining the seat on to the bigger part. So let's have a quick look at the instructions, see what they say here. And it's saying that we should put the pipe piece that comes here onto the handle. So let's have a look at that.
Cool, then that's going to go up that way. That's going to go in there. We've just about got a digger ready to use.
Ah, that
Well,
looks exciting.
So I guess these are just for the seat.
I can see lots of people are going to really want to be on this digger next week when we come back.
I bet they will be lots of fun. I wish it was big enough for me to have a go on.
Be fun.
And there's also a split pin in here. I'll show the children what a split pin looks like. It's a pin that's got different long legs and you can split it.
Oh, look, it looks like a little bit like a big hair clip
Like a big hair clip, but a metal
that your
one.
mums might use.
Yes, it's like a hair clip. But it's going to be used for, I guess, holding on the bottom. I'm guessing, I can't see it on the instructions, I'm guessing it's down here. Have a look here. This comes through and out. So if we put the split pin through that hole, can you see that go through there? In fact, if I bring it up the other way through this way, you'll see the legs come out this way, like that, and then we can split it. Now that'll stop that pulling out. The split pin stops it coming out. So there we are. So we've got lots of nuts and bolts to put the seat on with. So I'll just go ahead and do those. So each bolt has got with it 2 washers and a nut. So I taught you about washers earlier in the year, didn't I? It's got a big washer that goes on the bolt first, like that. And then it gets dropped through the hole that's going to hold it in place. And then the little washer is going to go underneath, and then the nut. So if I tip it over this way, I've got to get this little washer on. I had to get it through the hole first. Now it's through the hole, the little washer goes on there, like that. Then the nut goes on there and gets done up like so. But then we've got to tighten them all. So to tighten them all, I'm going to use a screwdriver, and it'll have to be a Phillips screwdriver. A Phillips screwdriver means that shape that fits the screw like a little star. And if I want to be really, really tight, I can use a spanner, which I've got here somewhere, to hold the bottom from going around when I turn the nut, turn the screw. Hold the nut with the spanner and turn the screw. So I'll adjust this as a crescent spanner. I can adjust it so it's the same size there, so I can hold that tight and then do it up from here, and that'll do it up really tight so it won't come undone. There we are. I'll do that to the rest, but that's already nice and strong. So it is ready to go. Pretend I'm sitting on it. I'm a bit big for it. You'll be just the right size. Round it comes. We're going to drop some stones in the truck. Round we come, and tipping the stones now. Perfect. Back round. Ready to get some more stones. Bye, boys and girls. Be good for your parents.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.